Hello guys and welcome, Jamie here from JAYP Cars. I've actually already recorded this video on two different cameras and both of them died halfway through, so wish me luck with this one because I've been here for ages doing this and both cameras just went whoosh, and I don't have any idea how much they recorded of it. Anyway, onto the video. This is the S4 Avant, which you've probably seen a few pictures of and you saw a couple of drives on it, one with just me and one with Ashley, but I thought I'd actually give you a bit of a look around the car. So here it is, the S4 Avant, and it's a lovely looking car. It's got a 3-litre V6 which is turbocharged, which Audi changed from the supercharger that they had in the B8 and the B8.5, and that takes the brake horsepower from around 330 to 354. This has got 500 newton meters of torque and it does 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. There's not really a lot about the car that really kind of tells you that it is a car that can do this. You know, it's an estate car, it's an Audi, it's black, and there's not a lot that really gives it away that it's such a kind of a performance car. It's not until you come to the back of it where you've got the quad exhaust pipes that kind of give you an idea. And it's not really until you kind of know it yourself and you're a bit of an Audi enthusiast that you know that like the silver mirrors are the S and RS range. But apart from it being a bit understated, I think it looks really nice. It's quite sleek. It's got all these lines going across the bonnet on both sides, so it's kind of just give it a bit of a kind of look. You know, it's bearing down on you, it's coming towards you, and it comes towards you very quickly. The only thing I don't really like about the front bumper is this. It's just plastic and a bit crap. But I think a honeycomb grille will be put in at some point when my insurance allows it, and the same with these. I do like the fact that this little air vent actually goes all the way through over the alloy to kind of help to cool the brakes down, because obviously you do get a lot of braking on this because you're always going so quickly and then so slowly because you're in Cornwall. Going on to the alloys. The alloys are the 19-inch V-spoke alloys. I think it's like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely 10. And they look pretty big because obviously because they are on the 19s and because the suspension on the S4 is actually 23 millimeters lower than on the A4. So they definitely look quite big, and they really kind of tie in all the chrome from the wheel to the wing mirror, the trims and the kind of roof rails. And these calipers are massive. I didn't realise until I was kind of looking today. They start up here and they end all the way down here. They are huge, absolutely huge. So anyway, the exterior of the car does look very classic Audi, very smart, very sophisticated, and then the engine is very speedy. So yeah, it is a nice looking car. One thing I really did like, I didn't even realise until I bought the car, that actually these handles, they go upwards like that as opposed to outwards. So that's just like another little touch, and they're half chrome and half black, which I thought they were all chrome. I thought it was just a reflection from the rest of the car, but it wasn't. Anyway, coming into the car, you'll see that these seats are really nice. All of this kind of quilted leather. They're really sporty looking, and they've got a massage function. They're heated, and you can move them around so good. Memory, I think, as well. Looking around to the rest of it, not a fan of this. I just think that it looks like they kind of stuck like a Kindle there. It's not even like they've stuck an iPad there. It just looks like a Kindle. It just looks kind of a bit crap. I'll take these off now that I'm actually in the car and out the kind of glare. But the rest of it looks quite nice, quite sleek. It's got all of this brushed aluminium the whole way around. It follows quite nicely. All of this Alcantara looks really nice and not posh, but it just looks lovely. The rest of it, you know, very basic. These are like touch in a way. Then you've got a few bits under here. The Audi Drive Select between the economy mode, comfort mode, not economy, efficiency, comfort, and dynamic. Mine's always in dynamic. You can have it in individual, but I always have it in dynamic. 8-speed auto, Tiptronic, which means that you've got these paddles on the back. Top speed 155, electronically limited. And I've just noticed that there's a little thing here, which looks like a timer. I suppose for your 0 to 60 when you're trying to be a bit naughty. But I've only just seen that because obviously my wheel is usually flat. So that's pretty cool to find that out. Anyway, I'm going to press the start-stop button. And yes, they're definitely memory seats because they've just hugged me. Sat-nav, it was Google Earth properly. It had like satellite imagery, but for some reason that's not there. I think it's because I've just come out of the 3-year period, so I think it needs updating. Anyway, this sports steering wheel looks really nice, flat bottom, and this is also a really nice feature, the virtual cockpit. That's what it's called, virtual cockpit. You can change it to what you want. I like it like this because it shows the revs and then the speed in the middle, so you don't have to look too far across, because if you do like this, look, you've got that there, the revs, and then the miles per hour, so you're kind of looking between the two. You can also have it as a map view. I really like that, especially when I had it as the satellite. For some reason the satellite's not there. Like I say, it might need to be updated or paid for or whatever, but that is really nice. Shows everything around you. It's very virtual. Virtual cockpit. It just looks really, really nice. This is what I don't like, the fuel economy. Let me have a look. I can get that up. Let's change the view. Short-term memory to get here today, 14 miles to the gallon, which isn't great. And I can also have a look at the long-term, 22. I've already done 1,200 miles in this car, but I'm still enjoying just putting my foot down and going, because it just catches you every time. 22 miles to the gallon on average. That isn't great, is it? To work and back I get 9, so it's not great, but it's all about miles per gallon, and there's plenty of that. You see, they just burble away. They get dirty really easily, and they also get stones stuck in them really easily. Look. When you're really going quick, it just bellows and bellows and bellows, and it just keeps pushing. I think that when you really put your foot down, you can literally hit like 6,000-7,000 revs, and it just screams. Anyway, what else have I got to talk about? I think that is very much it. And I think that it just, this exudes kind of class, and you've also got that performance that's kind of under wraps. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's not until you really put your foot down that the wolf just bursts out of that clothing and just goes. And I think that's why there's such an allure for me to have a car like this, understated yet rapid. You know, you wouldn't expect a car like this to come past you and then put its foot down and then just absolutely obliterate you, because it just looks like a standard, you know, standard nice Audi. Nothing too crazy about it, and unless you're in the know, you don't really know any different. Anyway, plenty more videos on this car to come. This was just really a quick go around, because I wanted you to actually see the car. I got a video coming out with my brother very soon, and he enjoyed it so much. And you'll see in the video, it's just absolutely classic Josh. It really is. He's just so funny, without meaning to be. He doesn't mean to be. He's not a funny guy. He just is funny. So I wanted you to actually see the car first, because obviously you've not seen the car yet. Anyway, that's me. On that note, please do subscribe to the channel in this corner down here. Go on. That's it. That one there. Or here. Or there. It's one of those three, hopefully. Or just, we'll say along here somewhere.